Okay guys, we're down here at the pond. I'm going to give you a little pond update. I know a ton of people's been asking for a pond update. I never really thought that this little pond video I put on YouTube would go as big as it went. It's just went crazy, and I've got donations coming in to build the pond. I want to thank those people for sending in the money. It's appreciated. Ain't asked for, but if you want to send it, I'll take it. So just keep them coming. I appreciate it. We are going to build this pond. Now, it's been 8 or 9 months since I've been down here. I've been really busy this year. I haven't had much time to come over to the farm. But this is the back side of the pond dam where all the water ran out last year. Now, I got a lot of comments and questions, and people ask me, where'd all the water go? Well, it runs down this holler about 300 yards and it runs into the river. So we had about 1 million gallons of water come out of here. I'm just guessing now. I have no idea how many gallons, but let's say we had 1 million come out and it went into the river with 1 trillion. So it didn't make a difference. It didn't hurt the river. The water might have been black and muddy, but it didn't hurt nothing. The fish that come out of this pond went right down this holler all the way to the river, and they survived. They made it into the river, and they're probably thriving a lot better down there than they ever would have in this old stagnant pond. Now, I had some other people say, why in the world would you want to tear up that ecosystem and tear up this pond and drain it? They think I was being mean to Mother Nature and all that stuff. Well, this pond wasn't good for nothing but breeding mosquitoes. It was 3 or 4 feet deep. All the fish just about in it was dead. Nothing could live in it. It was just old black and nasty, and it just was dirty. So it was time to clean it out. And I decided that it was a project that I wanted to do. Now, it might take a couple years to get this pond done and dug, and we're going to move the dam back down this way about 100 yards. We're going to try to make it bigger. And I've had all kinds of people down here looking at it, telling me how it needs to be done. I've had the engineers come and look at it. Now, in Kentucky, you don't have to jump through hoops and do all kinds of crazy stuff to build a pond. Your dam's got to be less than 25 feet tall, and you can't back up more than 50 acres of water. So if you don't meet those criteria, you don't need the Army Corps of Engineers coming down here. But anyway, we're going to walk up through here a little bit and take a quick look at the other side of the pond just to see what it looks like. We've got deer trails all over down here. The deer is really coming in here, and it's almost deer season. This is October 29th. Deer season comes in Kentucky here in about 3 weeks, so the deer's really starting to move. We jumped a couple in the woods just walking down here to the pond. So let's see if we can make it up this here old pond dam, and we'll see what it looks like on the other side. Okay guys, we've made it to the top, and you can see out through there at that pond. I can tell by looking at it, maybe you guys can, that if you could put the imaginary line across there from where the water used to be to where the bottom is now, and it's almost flat because it's filled in with silt over the years. It looked to be about 4 or 5 feet deep, and that wasn't much good for nothing but breeding mosquitoes, and it would almost freeze solid in the wintertime, kill whatever fish was in there. So it was time to rebuild it, tear it out, and dig it up and just do it over. So I wanted to really clean it out good. I want to move this dam back a little bit so that I can actually make the pond bigger than it used to be. And there's those barrels sitting over there that was full of toxic waste. Well, they used to bring toxic waste down here when I was a kid, and they would dump it in that pond. That's why I am like I am today, you know, a little bit on the other side. But no, all jokes aside, them barrels was used for a floating boat dock. Okay, There should be 4 of them. I don't know where the other 2 went, but when I was a kid, we had a boat dock down here. It was probably 10 by 10 or 12 by 12 square, and it had 4 barrels under it. And it would float on them barrels, and we'd push it out into the middle of the pond and tie it off with a rope, and we could swim out there to the pond and swim off of it, and that way you never had to get your feet in the mud. But that was probably 30 years ago or so. But we're going to rebuild this pond. I hope to start the project come springtime, and maybe within a year or 2 we'll have it done. So that's just one quick look at what's left down here. It is pretty well dried up. I'd say a guy that knew what he was doing on a bulldozer could move this dirt. And when we do start building this thing, I've got at least 2 guys with bulldozers. We got that track hoe will be coming back. We'll be having a dump truck down here to help move this dirt a little faster. It's going to be a pretty big operation when we do start this job. So hopefully we can do that soon. And I will keep you guys posted once I start building on it. I'll be down here quite often once we start building this pond back up, and I'll video as much as I can. But that's it for the pond update, guys. You know as much as I know about it. So until next time, y'all hang in there, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I'll keep you updated on the pond.